Hey YouTube, it's PowerGuy1030. Today I will be showing you guys how to make copper benzoate, which is similar to sodium benzoate and potassium benzoate for whistle mix and pyrotechnics. So I have pre-weighed the chemicals that we need, and this is 32 grams of sodium benzoate. You can also use potassium benzoate. And then in this larger container I have 25 grams of copper sulfate, which is easily obtainable at hardware stores like Home Depot and similar as root killer. So in this Erlenmeyer flask I have about 75 milliliters of water. You can use from 75 to 100, but if you don't use a large amount of water to dissolve the benzoate, you will not have a very pure product. So we are going to we'll just do this first. Pour our water into our beaker because it's easier to dissolve in there. You may use warm water if you feel like it. I think I may add some more water because this most likely won't dissolve. Yeah. So I'm just going to try to dissolve as much as I can, and then I will show you guys how it looks after. Okay, I'm back, and I just added a little bit more water and filtered it because there's a bunch of stuff that would dissolve in it. And yeah, so now I have this nice clear solution of sodium benzoate. And now I will take the copper sulfate and dissolve that. I used a little bit more water for this because I knew I already had to use a larger amount of water to dissolve the benzoate. So I'm just going to pour this into my larger beaker. Add in the sulfate, and I have powdered it a little bit, just because I find it easier to dissolve that way. And I'm going to do the same thing with this, and then I'll show you after that. Okay, so now I'm back, and sorry if you hear some sounds in the background. There's some people over, and it's a bit windy, so there will be some background sounds, I guess. So now I have my sodium benzoate solution in this beaker, and I dissolved off all of the copper sulfate solution, all of the copper sulfate into some water, about 125 milliliters, and I will add this to the benzoate solution, and we should see a precipitate of copper benzoate. And I'll need to be stirring this for it to all thoroughly react. So I'll have to put down the camera and then show you after. Okay, so I just added the copper sulfate solution to the benzoate solution, and I am stirring this. And I'll just keep doing this for a couple more minutes, like maybe 5 minutes, just so I get all of these solutions reacted together. And so the benzoate has precipitated out, and we have a solution of sodium sulfate, I believe. Yeah, sodium sulfate. I don't know why I said I believe. So as I'm doing this, I might as well show you over here. There's some copper benzoate that I have previously prepared. And yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. You need to use large amounts of water to dissolve the sulfate, the copper sulfate and the benzoate, because if they're not dissolved, you'll have some impurities, and that will mess with your colors if you're going to use the copper benzoate for blue colors. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing this off camera, and I'll get back to you when I feel like it has all been reacted. Alright, now I'm back, and I did not have my funnel, so I just did this, and I also did not have any filters, so I used some paper towels, but you should obviously be using a filter and a funnel, just to make it a little bit easier. So I also noticed this is turning a little bit white, so I most likely did not use enough water to dissolve all of the benzoate. The copper sulfate doesn't matter as much because it won't affect the blue that you might be trying to get. So I will just be washing this as it filters, which will take a very long time because it's kind of foamy, and yeah. So it should take a little while to filter, like probably a day or day and a half, and I'm going to wash this periodically with some water to make sure I don't end up with sodium sulfate crystallizing inside of my benzoate. So I'll get back to you maybe halfway or when it's done. Alright, so now I'm back, and I just want to explain what I did here because you missed a little bit of that. So I got the rest of it out and I put it on the filter, and I removed the one that I had earlier, and I just squeezed all the water out of it because it was taking a really long time and the water was pretty much absorbed into everything. So I took this glass dish and I just flattened out the wet benzoate onto it, and I'm just going to let this dry, and then I'm going to crush it up so it's a nice powder, and then I'm going to wash it again to remove any of the sodium sulfate that may have crystallized and dried into the benzoate. So yeah, that's what this is, and I'm just going to let that dry, and I may not get back to you guys. May have to cut this video short because I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so this may not dry. I'm going on a trip to Minnesota, and it's like this high adventure trip where I'm canoeing with some people for like 100 miles in a canoe, and we're like carrying all of our stuff. So it's going to be really cool, but I won't be able to get back to you guys for like 2 weeks. So yeah, sorry about that. And then I'll be going on vacation again after that. So I'm going to try to upload as much as I can. I may upload maybe some stuff. I don't know, possibly I'll find some videos to upload tonight, and I'll just randomly upload them because I have some on my computer that I haven't decided to put on yet, but I may put them on because for lack of videos that will be put on during the 2 weeks, and I'm just rambling on. So I'm just going to stop, and yeah, I'll stop rambling on about random stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I will be talking to you guys later. Peace out.